Danger.
Good morning, everyone. Evan Spencer here, aka the Badger, and I'm here to introduce a couple survival tactics that I'm implementing in the COVID crisis. Now, first off, over here, we have a solar charger with a USB port. Put this out in the sun, direct charge to your phone. This first one actually retains a charge, so if you leave it out in the sun all day, it will give you a full battery for nighttime charging. For use during the day, we have another solar charger that does not retain a battery source with a mini USB for your phone for daytime use. In addition, should you be fully off the grid, phone number 1 goes out, phone number 2 goes out. Always have a secondary phone that you keep fully charged and turned off in case of emergency. Have a contingency plan. As it says right here on the bottom, be prepared for emergency. All hazards in NOAA weather, we have the KA 500 Voyager emergency radio. This will pick out any and all distress signals from the government, local, including law enforcement. Any news, anything that I need to know, if my phones are not working, this is my contingency plan. First rule of med school, first rule of grad school, contingency plan. Cannot place emphasis on that enough. Finally, right here, we have 150 watt power inverter with multiple USBs as well as a wall charger, and it can go right into your cigarette lighter or port in the front of your vehicle. For the past 6 months, I have been currently recovering from a very vicious relapse on alcohol and Xanax. March 15th occurred last year. The world shut down. I had just broken a world record, 44 miles an hour, 2 wheels on a skateboard at the Moonlight Beach Hill in Encinitas. I was well on my way. I was sober. I had direction. I had a moral compass, and everything was working and intact. And then tragedy struck me as it struck you and our greater community abroad. COVID. March 15th, I lost my job. The gym shut down. The girl was gone. The dog was gone. And I found myself alone, depressed, and miserable. And so I turned to alcohol and I turned to pills. And that led to a 4-month descent to the point where I fractured a tooth, had blood coming out of places that should never come out of, but thankfully I reached out and I got cleaned up. Today I am 6 months sober.
All right.
I am back on track with skateboarding, with fitness, with sobriety, and mental health. If you or someone you know is struggling with drugs, alcohol, substance abuse in general, pharmaceutical drugs, or they're struggling with mental health issues. This could be depression, this could be anxiety, this could be post-traumatic stress disorder. Maybe someone you or you know is struggling from or being subjected to domestic violence, abusive relationships, toxic households, stressful work conditions, and this is causing great sickness within the mind and the spirit. If that applies to you or someone you know, drop me a direct message on Instagram, Evan Grant Spencer. That's my handle. Nickname is Badger. I am more than happy to converse with you via direct message, by phone, or even meet up with you in person. I'm just another person who lost their job and is trying to find their way in this COVID crisis and epidemic. So I implore of you, reach out like I did to get help for yourself, and then you can reach out and help other people, which is what I'm trying to do currently right now. So I ask of you, reach out to me help you. And I want to especially give a shout out here to Dr. Danger for giving me the YouTube platform to tell you a little bit about myself, where I was, what I'm doing now, and what my future plans are. So thank you.
How are your future plans, and what's your present condition? How's it going right now?
Present condition, I am sleeping in my car. I'm working daily as a day laborer, and making cash as any way I can. My unemployment just reactivated, but I'm still waiting on the actual funds to hit the account like many other individuals. As far as broader goals, I am back into physical fitness. I am not back on my skateboard, but I'm doing parkour, different handstands and acrobatics and gymnastics daily. And my overall objective is to be a personal trainer to help individuals who want to get in shape physically, but also be there for those who are suffering or beginning to suffer from any kind of mental health defects, drugs, or alcohol. Because those aforementioned entities, I am qualified to discuss with you, and I would love to be of service to you in any way I can.
Thank you, Badger. We'll be seeing more of Badger on his life on the up and up, and he's killing it. He's got his survival gear, and we're all about surviving and coming out of this COVID situation. 2-3 months, we'll be hopefully have that vaccine, and we'll be we're pulling out of it. And congratulations on your sobriety and everything else. And thanks for mentioning the mental health situation. That's personal for a lot of people, but you know, we got to reach out and ask for help, whether it's medication and therapy or a recovery group of any type, or the combination. You know, whatever works. It's everybody's journey sort of different, but we appreciate you sharing your personal story with us, you know.
Excellent. Thank you, Dr. Danger, and 100% love to everyone out there. Have a great day, folks.